Yeah, it's an obscure passage, but I would think not. I don't think God incarnated himself literally. The facts are that in Genesis 18, three men show up. Three men, three human beings show up. One of the three is addressed as Adonai there, as God. That's perfectly true. One of them. The rabbis have decided to address one, not all three, but one single one of the three is addressed as God. Now, that's quite possible if it's an angel of the Lord representing God. It says, that God's name is in the angel of the Lord. He's representing God, the angel is. So you listen to that angel because he's speaking for God. In that case, you can actually address him as Adonai. Doesn't mean he's literally God the Father showing up, I think, but he's there in the form of an angel. That's my best take on that. The rabbis argued that at some length.
So they're all angels.
Yes,
There are
yes,
three angels.
yes,
One of them is the angel of the Lord,
yes, apparently.
a direct representative of Yahweh,
Sounds like it.
Jehovah.
Yes.
And then in verses 22
Mm.
and forward,
Mhm.
two of them says, go down to Sodom.
Right.
And then it says that the Lord, and then you're saying that in the Hebrew, that
Mm.
would be Adonai, remains with Abraham.
The one angel only is addressed in that one verse at the beginning of 18 as Adonai, which is the Lord God. I think because he's representing God directly,
Right.
that's the way the rabbis read that. The two angels are not addressed as Adonai with the same vowel. It's a little complicated. You've got two forms of Adonai. One vowel is different from another. And then you've got Adoni. So you've got to hold in your head three possibilities. Adoni is never deity. It can be angels. Adonai is always God, on this one occasion, a representative of God, and Adonai with a different vowel can be plural of Adoni. Two angels can be addressed as Adonai with a different vowel. It's a little complicated, but I think we've spelled all of this out. It's fairly standard in all good Bible dictionaries. I don't know, the word incarnation has become a bit of a tricky word. If you have a big I, it refers to Jesus incarnated as a human being. Are they enfleshments of God? In some sense, absolutely. The language is tricky, but they're men. They show up as men. They eat and they drink, and one of them is singled out and actually addressed as God, Adonai, in Genesis 18. Very unusual, very special.
But you don't believe this is just a dream or a vision. This is an
Oh, no,
actuality.
it's an actual, absolutely. Abraham is sitting there in his tent and he's looking out there, and these three men show up. They appear to be human beings. One of them is singled out as Adonai. Very unusual. The rabbis says you were very careful not to mix God and man. Sometimes they disagreed. The manuscripts will disagree. In this case, there's unanimity that one angel of the three is addressed as Adonai, which is really the Lord God. The other two are not.